You was Easy Mac with the cheesy raps. Who the F is Mac Miller?
This name says crack dealing trap nigga slash cat pillar, back with a black stripper, ass thicker than a snack rap snicker, too fat to snap zippers in half is what I'll do to Mac Miller.
To many, that battle rap of Mac's insecurities to himself through Loaded Lux is just that. I don't believe in putting people's government names on blast. If your name is Lino and you weren't rapping along to that just now, then two things. One, I don't think you and I can still be best friends. And two, renders what I'm about to say insignificant. To me, however, it's a cornerstone in a friendship I cherish very greatly. I don't see Lionel often. However, when I do get to see him and I usually just rap along to a lot of the same songs. And one of our favorite lines is, "He was Easy Mac with the cheesy raps." It's part of the many reasons why Mac Miller means so much to me. So I thought about making this video, and my one friend asks me, why do I care for Mac? So here we are. This video means a lot to me, simply because the individuals I'm going to be talking about are people I consider very dear to my heart. They are the people I consider, or part of the people I consider to be my best friends. Those who have helped shape me in some way, as they've played important roles in my life. My first time listening to Mac Miller was my second last year of high school, so that puts us at 2011. And I'd gone to visit my friend Daryl in his study, because we're boarders. And, you know, there's a song playing in the background, and I'm just thinking to myself, I'm like, whoa, this is quite the jam. So I'm like, Daryl, yo, what song is this? And it's like, yo, have you never heard of Mac Miller? I was like, nah. I was like, cool, you need to get on this, because this white boy knows what he's doing. So the song was,
no matter where life takes me, find me with a smile, be soon to be happy, don't be laughing like a child. I never thought life would be this sweet, it got me cheesy from cheek to cheek, hey, hey. And I ain't getting away for nothing, cause that just ain't my style. Life couldn't get better, this gon' be the
best day ever. Although Daryl and I didn't agree on which songs we loved the most. For example, I really liked Oy Vey, but he wasn't a fan, and being a fan of that made it easy to be a fan of Flashing Lights by Kanye, which he wasn't particularly fond of, but that's not the point. That's how I got started on this Mac Miller journey. There are two people who mean a lot to me, who happen to share the same name. My mom, in typical mom fashion, ever so eloquently, named them Zico One, the guy, and the one she met first. Zico One is and isn't your stereotypical black person. He is in that, I mean, he has dreads, and you'd imagine that people who have dreads, not me though, behave in certain ways, and those ways are expected of them, you know? One of the ways in which he avoids being a stereotypical black person with dreadlocks is the fact that he listens to heavy metal and he listens to rock. Those are his core. Those are what get him going in the morning. Those are what drive him. Him and I get along through different avenues. The one Mac Miller song that he'll sing along to whenever he finds me playing it in the car, or just whenever it comes along, or even when I go pick him up, he'll be like, yo, play this song.
Cause I feel incredible. Problems I got several. Thank God that none of that medical. Yeah, I've been blessed with much to be expected. What am I doing here? I wanna know, tell me what am I doing here?
The question. Personally, that's one of my favorite Mac Miller songs. I mean, I just really love it. I mean, how can you not? And Zico 2, who happens to be my girlfriend, who she met second. I think you get this. During a cognitive psychology lecture, my lecturer asked us to reflect on the time we fell in love. As he was reflecting on his own experience, I started to think back on mine. I remember just the one time in 2016, I was walking back to my place and I was going through my WhatsApp, and I happened to notice that she had a picture of Mac Miller as a profile picture. And I was taken aback. I'm like, gasp! You listen to Mac Miller? All know that feeling that if it's someone you're getting to know or someone you already know, that there's just a bond that forms, or even a bond can be strengthened simply through knowing that you listen to the same musician. And by then I was really interested in her, and this just furthered the interest within me. So I'm like, yo, she knows good music. 2.5 years later, we're still here. And I remember waking up at 2 a.m. Lord knows why. Then we got the news that Mac had passed away, and it's hard watching my favorite person cry, and you completely understand why. And there's really you're feeling much the same way. In 2015, I received some very unfortunate news. One of my best friends, his name is Mpiwa, passed away. And so this man had the audacity to get involved in 2 car crashes. 2! The first one, it happened, and what saved him was the fact that he was wearing a construction helmet. Lord knows why he was wearing a construction helmet, but he was, and that's what saved him. The second time, I guess we just weren't as fortunate. I found myself walking around late at night. The song I was listening to as I was looking at these street lights was
I remember when we were just kids. We know nothing at all, but we would talk about the life we live. West Virginia. Whoa, lost somewhere out West Virginia. Said it's a dog science when your friends start dying. Like how could he go? He was part lion. Life goes on, your tears all dried in. A couple years have gone by then. Said
Remember. And for those who don't know, it's a song in which he talks about losing one of his very close friends, and you can imagine what that did for me. Please, can you help me find my friend? I'll give you anything you need, multiplied by 10. I heard he moved to a place where the time don't end, so you don't need money. All you got is time to spend. Your life's short, don't ever question the length. It's cool to cry. Don't ever question your strength. Now I listen to Remember and mourn the death of 2 people. I mourn the death of Mpiwa, and now I mourn the death of Mac Miller. And to those who are wondering why Mac Miller means so much to me, it feels like I've lost another friend. It feels like I've lost that friend who helped me strengthen the bonds with my other friends and helped me get through the loss of one friend, only for then him to turn around and be like, yo. I don't want to end this video saying what I consider to be a corny phrase, but as corny as it may be, it's still important. Personally, it's something I embraced a long time ago, and Kanye West phrased it eloquently when he said, if you admire someone, you should go ahead and tell them, because people never get the flowers while they can still smell them.